I'm Deb, and I'm a friend of Mary's, and I want you to see this pillow right here. And it says, "When a child is born, so is a grandmother." And my story on this pillow is that Mary gave this to me 14 years ago when my very first grandchild, Catherine, was born. And every day since then, it's been on my bed. And so I think about how precious this job of being a grandma is. It's the best. And I think Mary's going to read a book about grandparents now. Okay. So there you have it. All right. Turn this thing around. Whoops, no. Like this. I'll get it.
Okay, and then you want me close enough to get the pictures.
Okay.
So Deb is right. I am today reading The Magic of Grandparents, because I know lots of little kids love being with their grandparents, and grandparents have missed being with their kids, right? Their grandchildren right now. So we're reading about the magic of grandparents. There is a secret magic known only to grandparents, for none but they can keep our spirits as warm, our hearts so content, and our lives so full of love. Grandparents can put a sparkle in the dullest of days. So we're going to talk about grandma's magic. For me, my grandson calls me Oma, and several other children call me Oma. That's why it's Oma Mary's stories. Grandmothers make the world more special just by being in it. Their love is an unhurried day with time just to talk. Grandma shared the most delicious secrets. They always seemed to know just how much love to add to chocolate chip cookies. A grandmother is a memory maker. She has a magical way of sharing treasures from the past and of turning simple pleasures into memories that last. No one tells stories like a grandma. She tells them with a voice that takes us back in time so we can watch every moment unfold. She tells them with her hands so that you don't miss a single detail, like who is sitting where. She tells them with her eyes so that you can feel what happened, sharing the humor, the joy, and the sorrow. She tells them from her heart so that someday you can share them from yours. She hands down a beautiful legacy of love. A grandma knows how to put sunshine into the rainiest of days. She can wish clouds away, create rainbows from her love, and sing songs that make us smile. Only a grandma can fill a bowl with stars fresh from the sky. Her arms wrapped around you are warmer and softer than any blanket in the world. No matter how much she gives, her love never seems to run out. It's like the gum in her purse. She always has enough to go around. A grandma is a mom with all the worries worn off. She giggles and tickles. She's a bit wiser than most. Experience has put a few lines on her face, which is how she knows what it's like in your place. Even though she's been around for a while, she's not old. She's just a youngster in disguise. She knows how important dreams are, and she believes one can never have too many dreams. She knows how wonderful life can be. And when things aren't what we hoped and planned, she seems to understand like no one else. A grandma just knows how to make a day so special that you never want it to end. Then there's Grandpa's magic. Grandpa's weave spells with the most fantastic stories. And they know such important stuff, like how, when it comes to treats, enough is not enough. Grandpas know that life goes on, though now and then some rules get bent, like they're not nearly as strict about bedtime as some people are. And they know how often our mistakes are made by accident. When a grandpa says everything will be okay, all of a sudden, everything is okay. Grandpas have a special wink that reminds us of the secret we're keeping just between us. A grandpa is a friend with a cool car. That would be a nice car to have. A grandfather's love is patient and kind. He can make you feel good with his warm words of praise, and he knows what to do to make wishes come true. Grandpas can fix anything. And they make up the funniest games. Grandpas have a hard time saying no. A grandpa is life's way of saying, what's an imagination for anyway? He is so many great things rolled into one. Storyteller, history buff, tinkerer with antique stuff. Keeper of forgotten lore, expert on spirit core. Veteran of the family scene, mentor of the young and green. Inside, softy, outside tough. A grandpa's magic's sure enough. And that's the magic of grandparents. Thank you to all the grandparents. Thank you guys.